What if I told you there was a secret strategy that will directly help you win more Pokemon Draft League games? What's going on, my fellows? It's your boy DyeItTight here, and today we're talking about one of the best tools to help you improve in your Pokemon Draft League matches, mock battles. Done right, they can be a game changer. But if you're not careful, you might be setting yourself up for failure. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below if you have any tips of your own. Before we start, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What are mock battles? Mock battles are practice games designed to help you prepare for your upcoming Draft League matches. They're a way to simulate the real match without stakes, giving you a chance to fine-tune your strategy, experiment with team compositions, and even help take away some of those pre-game nerves. The goal is to refine your approach, understand the flow of the matchup, and build confidence going into the official battle. By practicing in a low-pressure environment, you can focus on improving without the added stress of result. Mock battles are the perfect place to experiment. This is where you get to try out unconventional sets, test different leads, or even explore risky plays that you wouldn't typically consider in an official match. Sometimes the unexpected can be exactly what you need to turn the tide of a battle. I mean, think about it. Wouldn't you rather discover what works and what doesn't in a low-pressure environment rather than during a match where every move counts? Mock battles give you the freedom to take creative risks, helping you find strategies that might not be obvious on paper but shine in practice. For example, you might try something completely unconventional, like a Swords Dance Quillfish. Sure, it's not a set you see every day, but if it catches your opponent off guard and fits into your game plan, it could be the surprise factor that wins you the match. So don't be afraid to experiment. Use mocks to explore different Pokemon, items, and moves to try to get the most value you can out of each team member. The results might surprise you, and they could be the key to dominating your next battle. Don't get stuck in a routine when it comes to mock battles. It's easy to fall into the habit of practicing against the same mock partner, using the same team, or even focusing on countering one specific set over and over. While this can provide some insights, it limits your preparation and can create unintentional biases. If you're running multiple mocks with the same person, shake things up. Ask them to change their team or approach between games without telling you what adjustments they've made. This variety can help you prepare for the unpredictability of your real opponent. Why does this matter? Well, when you mock against the same friend who plays the same way, you start to develop a rhythm that's tailored to them, not the actual matchup. Both you and your partner might begin to adjust your plays to counter each other specifically. Over time, this can create a subconscious bias where you can make decisions in the real match based on patterns and plays that don't exist outside of your mocks. By introducing variety into your mocks, you're better equipped to deal with curveballs. Draft League battles often hinge on the unexpected, and practicing against diverse strategies ensures you're prepared for anything your real opponent might throw your way. Another common mistake when preparing for battle is getting stuck on one specific strategy. If a particular set or Pokemon is giving you trouble in mocks, it's easy to fall into the trap of hyper-focusing on countering it. But here's the thing, your real opponent might not even bring that Pokemon or strategy. Let me give you an example. In my BPL Week 3 battle against Itswhatever, I kept losing to a Galarian Moltres with Nasty Plot and Pain Split during mocks. It was dominating my team so badly that I almost felt like scrapping my entire build just to deal with it. Instead, I decided to stay calm and make slight adjustments to my team and made a Azumarill the counter to it instead of Snorlax, just in case that set showed up. I didn't overcommit or derail my overall strategy, and in the actual match, that Galarian Moltres didn't even make an appearance. This is why it's so important to keep your prep balanced and flexible. If you tunnel on one specific threat, you might leave yourself exposed to other strategies your opponent is more likely to bring. Remember, mock battles are all about practice and making sure you're as prepared as possible for your opponent. Mock battles don't have the same stakes as real matches, and that's something you need to keep in mind. Mock opponents often approach these practice games with a little more relaxed mindset. They're not playing for results, so they're more likely to take risks, make aggressive plays, or experiment with unconventional builds. This can be helpful for testing your team, but it's crucial to remember that your real opponent could be likely approaching the battle very differently. Your actual opponent is playing to win. They're building their team and making their plays with the intention of securing a victory, not experimenting or trying out what-if scenarios. Mock battles are a great tool for preparation, but they're not a perfect reflection of how the match will play out. Let's talk about the outcome. It does not matter. That's right, the result of a mock battle, whether it's a win or a loss, is not the point. Mock battles are all about the analysis, both during the match and afterward. Take a closer look at how your leads performed. Did they do what you expected? Did they give you an early advantage or leave you vulnerable right out of the gate? Reflect on the plays you made during crucial moments. Were there risks you took that could have been avoided, or decisions that were overly cautious? Also, consider the role of luck. Was there a moment where RNG, like a crit, miss, or flinch, played a huge part? And if so, was your strategy robust enough to account for that kind of variance. Understanding how luck factored into the mock can help you prepare for similar situations in the real match. Mock battles are ultimately about growth. They're your opportunity to try ideas, make changes, and give yourself confidence before playing for real. Treat them as a learning experience, not as a final judgment on your team or your skills. By focusing on what worked, what didn't, and what could be improved, you'll go into the actual match more confident, better prepared, and ready to adapt to whatever comes your way. It's one thing for me to just tell you this though. Let's go back to take a deeper look into my BBL Week 1 team versus D-Double and my team building process. When getting a mock from Thriller, he kept destroying me with Calm Mind, Iron Defense, Draining Kiss, and Nameless Therian, 6-0ing me multiple times. But we were able to adjust and put Yawn on Snorlax to slow it down, rather than reshape an entire team to just counter that one set. I had another mock with Owen, where Swords Dance, lead Landorus Therian was stopping my lead Necrozma set. With the help of Kaz, we slightly tweaked EVs to keep the identity of the Necrozma set the same, but just to be able to kill Lando T from full while still living any hit from +2. Mock battles are an incredible resource to help you practice, which I love to utilize every week. If you wanted to try mock battles, or want to see more of my building process in action, join the front office. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like and hit the subscribe button for more competitive Pokemon content. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Boss, you, me, mock battle, what do you say?